today's game was a little special because they had that Hall of Honor for the Carolina Panthers, such as Jake Delhomme, Steve Smith Sr., Wesley Walls, and Jordan Gross. So I think I saw it on Twitter. It was like a 10-minute video or something like that. And I heard it was pretty cool. As for today's game between the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on my Carolina Panthers, I knew it was going to be competitive. And it turned out just like that. Now, I did miss most of the second quarter because I had to go somewhere. But I did watch first quarter, third quarter, and fourth quarter. It was highly entertaining. The game wasn't a runaway. When I saw Carolina Panthers going up by double digits, I thought they're going to let them back in the game, or Jacksonville isn't going to go away and they're going to keep chipping away the lead, in which they did just that. In the end, Carolina held on for a 34-27 victory. It's their first win since week 9 of last year, which it was on last season, 11 months ago, at home, snapping a 5-game home losing streak. So they're 3-2, feeling good. They're going to go to London, England, overseas, to take on their division rival, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Yay. Hopefully they don't get swept. If they do, I'll be very, very unhappy. So Ron Rivera is the winningest coach all time for the Carolina Panther franchise, with 74, breaking John Fox. So now, today's game, like I said, it was competitive, and I didn't expect anything less. The only negative thing I can think of in the Jaguars versus Panthers game, man, who would have thought Gardner Minshew II was that good? I heard he was a rookie. I mean, my goodness. I mean, he can move in the pocket. He can scramble. I mean, you can throw that ball down the field. I mean, my goodness. That young man's no joke. And the coverage, there were some coverage breakdowns and things in that nature. I have a feeling the Carolina Panthers will get that cleaned up. Hopefully that doesn't happen again, but we all know it's going to happen somewhere down the road later in the season. What else? I'll get to that specific topic later in the video. Joey Sly, he missed 2 field goals and an extra point, left points on the field. And I had a feeling that Christian McCaffrey going to be relied on too much. Even though he was balling like a rock star, had that 80-plus yard touchdown run. I mean, that's the second time we've seen that this season. One in Arizona, one here in Charlotte, in Bank of America Stadium. That was beautiful. Beautiful. Him doing the flip in the end zone. He scored 3 times. Kyle Allen, he did good, but he really needs to hang on to the football. That he fumbled the ball twice, but he got the ball back. So he really needs to be aware of the pocket presence, or a defender about to make a swipe at him or something, because it's going to turn into a turnover. Excuse me, just like the one in the Arizona game. And what else? And plus, they did not turn the ball over. That was the key. Jacksonville turned the ball over 3 times, and they had like 9 or 10 penalties or something like that, which that has killed them all season long. Now, that play call in the red zone in the Jacksonville's 5-yard line, I think it was 3rd and 1 or something like that. North Turner decides to do a trick play. And when I saw Christian McCaffrey going about to run to the right, and he's about to throw the ball, and he ends up throwing it on the ground, That had me hot so much. I literally just went, North Turner. Why? Why do it? Oh my goodness, man. What are you doing? And that fourth down, and he got stuffed. It's just, I wasn't mad about that. But the third down play just had me so hot. I couldn't even think straight. Boy. That reminded me of that Tampa Bay Buccaneers game on the Thursday Night Football. But that one's worse. But this one, it's still bad because you left points on the field. You know what I mean? So, come on, North Turner. Come on, man. You got to find a way to pick your spots. There's time to actually go for a trick play, and there are times to just run the ball down their throat or do something different. Give it to a fullback, you know. And Christian McCaffrey, he cramped up. That's why you barely saw him in key moments in late fourth quarter. And that undrafted rookie had a 56-yard run for touchdown. So, yeah, Carolina Panthers played pretty good, but like I said, they didn't play great football. Gardner Minshew II, or Minshew Mania, just ran buck wild on them. And that Jacksonville Jaguar wide receiver, he had 8 catches for 164 yards, 2 touchdowns. I can't remember his name. I think he's number 17. Can't remember his name. Like I said, I mean, he torched the Panthers secondary, man. Brian Spider Burns had a fumble, return for touchdown, strip sack. Man, I'm loving that pick. I really am. So, and with that, what's your thoughts on today's game and next week's game between the Bucs and the Panthers in London, England? There are a ton of things happened this month, even though it's pretty early. You got NBA preseason basketball. You got Major League Baseball playoffs going on. You got NHL hockey season kicked off. College football still going on. Video games. You got a big game just was released last week, and that was Ghost Recon Breakpoint. I've been hearing a lot of rumblings. Not so great of a video game. As a matter of fact, it's being ripped to pieces, which I had a feeling, and that's why I wasn't completely sold on that game in the first place. I'll rent it and keep it moving afterwards. Trying to be like Division 2. Nice move, Ubisoft. Good job. Wow. And you got Call of Duty controversy, you know, with the PlayStation 4 exclusivity, you know, the survival mode off of Spec Ops. I wish the gaming community would have kept the same damn energy when Microsoft/Xbox had exclusivity with Activision last generation. But hey, what do I know? I had no idea what I'm talking about. The Outer Worlds coming out on the same day as Call of Duty Modern Warfare. So, like I said, with that, thank you for listening. Salute. I'm out.